If you have a mini panic attack or throw a conniption fit every time you're going to record your videos or your podcast, just know that this is normal and it's called recording anxiety, or as I like to call it, la pálida te da la tembladera, te da la pendejada. I have recorded hundreds of videos and I still go through this. In fact, I'm going through the anxiety while I'm recording this video. And this is not something exclusive to new content creators. Megastars like Beyonce and Adele have created alter egos to deal with their recording anxiety and their performance anxiety. And before you tell me, Veronica, but I don't perform in front of millions. I just record my podcast episode or I record my videos in my studio. It's a real thing. When you hit that record button, you forget who you are, you start sweating, second guessing yourself, second guessing what you know, your experience, and all of a sudden the whole thing turns into a shit show, and something that was supposed to take you an hour to record, it takes you a whole afternoon. I've been there. We're going to get rid of this performance anxiety or to get it to a manageable level with two techniques that I'm going to share with you in this video. The first technique is the Colombian Tia Technique. And the second one is the Beyonce alter ego technique. It is my hope that by the end of this video, you feel empowered, you feel ready to hit that record button and go for it and take what's yours. Baby, you're ready and I'm ready too. Let's do it. The first technique that we're going to employ is going to the extreme, is going all the way in, is just face the fear right in the face and do the thing. We do this in Colombia a lot. That's why we call this the Colombian Tia or the Tia Marta technique. Yes, and if you are a Latino, you know what I'm talking about. The Tia Maria who always pushes you in the middle of the dance floor at the family party with your 20 cousins watching you while you have to watch the lambada with the town drunk.
Ding, ding. Ding.
And she's always volunteering you to do dances, to do performance for her friends, and to be pretty much the family clown. That's the Tia Maria. We're going to do the Tia Maria here. Here in America, it's called the exposure therapy. So if you suffer from crippling anxiety when you are about to record, then what we're going to do is that we are going to record our content live. Listen, and before you click away from this video, because you're like, I'm not recording live, I want you to stay with me because this works and I'm going to explain the science behind it. I don't want you to keep suffering recording your content. I want you to be comfortable. I want you to bring the energy, your personality. Going live is going to help us to bring that energy, to bring your personality. And I'm going to do it here with you in this video. I'm going to go live on Instagram. I'm going to go live on YouTube, and I'm going to record my podcast while I go live on YouTube. And when you're trying this, it's going to be painful and uncomfortable, but you're going to be more present. You're going to ease into that interaction that you will have with your audience. You're going to be present and less inside your head because there are people on the other side of the lens watching you and interacting with you and hanging on every word you say. And baby, this will be fire for you because you know this. You know you have your expertise. You dominate your topic. So don't let any of these things stopping you from sharing your message, from sharing your expertise. So let's go live. And here I am. So I have my phone clipped to this Jovi tripod because I don't want to be holding my microphone when I am recording live. And I'm going to be using the wireless me microphone, and this is the transmitter and the receiver is plugged into my smartphone. I want to get better audio than the audio that I get with my phone. Okay, just have my cafecito. Let's go live on Instagram.
3, 2, 1.
Hey there, Instagram. It's been a while. I am here to talk about going live
as a way to help you with your recording anxiety.
And before you reject this idea altogether, because you think I'm crazy.
So yeah, bye. And now. So we did it. We went live on Instagram. I didn't have a lot of people because we never go live on Instagram. Now, let's say that your audience is not on Instagram and you don't want to go live on Instagram. You want to go live on your YouTube channel because you have a video podcast or you made videos for YouTube and you want to start going live. I'm going to show you how you can go live. There are 3 ways. The first one is that you can go live using your smartphone. The second one is you can go live directly on YouTube from your computer using a webcam. And the third one is that you can use a live stream solution like Ecamm Live. I'm going to demonstrate the 3 of them. And I'm also going to show you the equipment that I'm using. 2 things that you are going to need when you go live on YouTube. And the first one is to capture the audio, to use a microphone for this. Here I'm using the Rode PodMic USB and is connected via USB cable to my Mac Mini. And the camera that I'm using is a webcam, is the Logitech Brio camera, and I'm going to leave the links to all of the gear that I'm mentioning in the description of this video. Here we are on our YouTube channel for our podcast Content Jefes. So let's go live. If you want to go live directly to YouTube, then what you do is to click on this little camera button with a plus sign on it. You click on it and then it's going to give you 3 options: upload video, go live, and create a post. We click on go live, and then here on your left hand side on this menu right here, it will tell you whether you want to do a live stream or to connect a streaming software to your channel, or if you want to use a webcam to go live. Let's choose a webcam to go live, and then we add a title to the live stream.
Overcome recording anxiety, or proven techniques. In this episode, Veronica shares with you how she's able to record content without feeling anxious or frustrated.
And then we add a thumbnail. I made a thumbnail, and we upload our thumbnail that I made on Canva, and then I can select the playlist, and then we click on next. And then we want to make it private, unlisted, or public. We're going to make it public, and it's going to happen today. And there's our live stream. I can choose to wait for it to go live, or I can just hit this go live button and I will be going live. Okay, go live. And here I am. Hello, everybody. This is the Content Jefes podcast, and I am recording live. So let's just end the live stream. Let's end the live stream. And we went live. So now let's use a streaming software. What I'm going to be using is Ecamm Live. I already made a video about Ecamm Live and how I use Ecamm Live to go live to my podcast Content Jefes and to create a whole experience for my audience there. That's what I'm going to be using here. Let's do it. I'm a little nervous because I always get nervous, but you will see me in action while I record live.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Podcast School presents Content Jefes.
Hey there, welcome to Content Jefes. I am Veronica and I am the host of this show, and I am recording this episode live. Welcome to our podcast. If you haven't subscribed to the Content Jefes podcast channel, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? But let me explain why this works. There are 2 psychological things that come at play, and the first one, it's called the flow, and it was explored by a psychologist called Mihai Csikszentmihalyi in his book called Flow, The Psychology of Optimal Experience. The way that he describes the state of being in flow is when you're so immersed in what you're doing that you forget everything else, that everything else fades away. You lose track of time, you forget to be self-conscious, and you are completely in the zone. And this happens when you go live. He studied entrepreneurs and athletes and musicians, and they were able to describe this state of flow as where they were able to shut off the inner chatter and totally give into the experience in the moment. I've been experiencing this firsthand, and let me tell you, it has helped me so much with my performance and my ability to let go when I record videos, when I record my podcast. It has helped me a lot to overcome my anxiety and my insecurities and second guessing myself when I record content, and let go just by going live one day a week. I used to suffer so much recording videos or recording episodes for my podcast because I wanted everything to be perfect. I would delete takes, I would take multiple takes, not being happy with the way that I was communicating my ideas, setting this impossible standards for my performance. And going live has helped me to let go of that, all of that nobody is getting angry at me for showing up as myself or for making mistakes when I am communicating ideas. Like, if anything, just showing up like this with just an outline and going live and making mistakes is helping me to communicate better, is helping me to communicate my message better, is allowing me to have fun when I record. Another psychological theory that comes into place is the audience effect. This is a theory that says that people often perform way better when there are others watching. Think about athletes performing in packed stadiums or musicians feeding off of the energy of a live crowd. Research shows that when we're doing something that we are familiar with, like talking about topics that we're passionate about or that we have deep knowledge about, having an audience actually gives us this extra motivational push to get rid of the anxiety and self-doubt that comes with recording content. When you're live streaming, there's no safety net, no editing, no second takes. And weirdly enough, that's exactly what makes it feel safer. Your brain doesn't have time to freak out about having everything perfect. You're forced to be in the present moment, and you get that extra boost from the people who are attending your live stream, waiting to hear what you have to say. Now let's get into my second technique to overcome recording anxiety, and that's the Beyonce alter ego. Our queen Beyonce created her alter ego Sasha Fierce to overcome all of the insecurities that would hit her all at once when she was about to perform. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create an alter ego. This person who is self-confident, this person who shows up and is so comfortable in her own skin and ready to deliver a good performance. This person doesn't have any self-doubt. She is very comfortable with her accent, with the way that she expresses herself, and she is just larger than life. When she gets into a room, she owns it. Because I am also shy and reserved and stoic in my personal life, I have to bring up the energy, and my alter ego is going to help me and is going to help me to not only overcome my recording anxiety, but also to put up a good performance for my videos. I have to admit, I haven't even thought about my alter ego or what her name will be. So I'm going to have to turn to ChatGPT for help to see if I can come up with a name. If you have an alter ego, if you've been using an alter ego, let me know in the comments. I want to know what your alter ego's name is. If this alter ego is working for you to bring up your performance, I would love to hear it in the comments or to read it in the comments. So let's ask ChatGPT to help me to find the perfect name for my alter ego. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT gives us. Betterstorm, Lola. Oh my God, I love Lola. Lola Blaze. Fierce, passionate, and full of energy. I am Lola Blaze. Yes. That was fast. That was fast. Thank you. Lola Blaze dances pachanga and reggaeton and dembow. Now I'm going to go upstairs and get into character and see how it goes. This is going to be fun because I'm going to put makeup on. I'm going to change my outfit. I'm going to wear high heels, and I'm going to be upstairs in the studio, which we renovated and it's looking nice, and see how I feel as far as my performance. Let's do it. So now I'm here in my closet and I have to find the perfect outfit for Lola Blaze. So let's get to it. I don't think I have anything. Okay, I'm gonna try a few things on. Here is my Lola Blaze from head to toe. Yes. Now let's do makeup. Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my show. I hope you're ready. You're gonna be mind blown. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. I changed my outfit. I put makeup on. I made my hair bigger. And here I am. This is Lola, my alter ego, Lola Blaze. And I have to tell you, I feel more confident and I feel more empowered. I'm wearing high heels. Before you record your content, you can do some power poses. You can just bring it, you can just bring the energy. You can just bring the confidence in you. You can do some breathing exercises. You can repeat some mantras. I am enough. Whatever comes out of my mouth is the right thing because I am saying it. I have a lot to offer. I have an audience that needs me. Getting more confident every day. Whatever it is that is going to give you the confidence, you do it and you get into character. Now, I am not going to be Lola in every single one of my videos, but once in a while when I get hit with my insecurities and self-doubt, I just know that I can resort to her, that I can be heard, that I can summon her power and just go for it. If you're ready to get rid of your recording anxiety, just thinking about it or planning or watching videos like this will not bring you the confidence that you need. Is the practice, is the doing, is the putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. If you're interested in digging deeper into recording your podcast live, my favorite streaming solution to go live on our YouTube channel is Ecamm Live. Ecamm Live allows you to create scenes and add all the bells and whistles to your live streams, so your audience is always entertained. It's super fun to go live. And in this video, I will walk you step by step through the setting up of my Ecamm Live to record my podcast, Content Jefe. I hope you enjoy and see you in the next video.